The statement arraignment is on Francisco Garcia. He was in custody last time we were here.
Sorry, how I missed that.
Sorry.
So the case upstairs got dismissed, I see, huh? Is that what
Correct.
happened? Okay.
Yes.
Francisco Garcia, come up. Nice. Ours is 165 days old. Is that right, Josh?
That actually doesn't seem.
Oh, no, it's from
right.
January.
It's from January, Your Honor.
Two cases or there's just one?
Well, the felony case was from a different transaction, and that was from
Why?
September, so maybe that's the
Page
number.
7? Why does it say it's 165 days old? Mr. Garcia, you were charged with assault, bodily injury. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Please.
Your Honor, bear with me, here's a little bit of a longer summary.
That's okay. There's no rush.
On January 3rd, 2025, a witness reported that at 1200 Baker Street in Harris County, Texas, which is JPC, the defendant was assaulted the complainant by punching him multiple times in the head, by kicking him in the upper body area. The officer observed on surveillance video the inmate Elijah Ibarra, inmate Santiago Trevino, and inmate Nathan Garcia, and defendant Francisco Garcia exit the B cell and approach the complainant, who was standing in the day room in front of the POTS control center. Inmate Trevino positioned himself to the right of the complainant, while inmate Ibarra and inmate Garcia moved around the pillar to stand directly behind the complainant. Meanwhile, inmate Vasquez, inmate Jasso, and defendant Roberto Garcia exited their cell and walked towards the day room table where the complainant was located. Inmate Vasquez positioned himself in front of inmate Trevino and began speaking with the complainant. Inmate Jasso stood to the complainant's left, while defendant Francisco Garcia and defendant Cordova and defendant Modello stood across from him on the other side of the day room table, and defendant Roberto Garcia, who had his left hand wrapped in unknown material, walked behind the pillar. Inmate Vasquez grasped the complainant's right wrist, and inmate Ibarra and inmate Garcia began to deliver several closed fist strikes to the back of the complainant's head. The complainant jumped up onto the table to attempt to get away, but was pulled down from inmate Trevino as he delivered a right strike to his head area. Defendant Francisco Garcia, defendant Roberto Garcia, and defendant Cordova were then observed striking the complainant with closed fists to the head and torso areas as the other inmates participated as the complainant attempted to get away. The complainant fell to the ground, and inmate Jasso and inmate Garcia and inmate Ibarra and inmate Vasquez began striking him with closed fists and kicks to the head and upper torso. The complainant attempted to get away by crouching on the day room tables. Another inmate walked around the day room table in front of him and began striking the complainant with closed fists as the other defendants continued to strike him in the head and upper torso area. Around 9:29 p.m., the complainant ran quickly to the control center window as inmate N. Garcia continued to strike and assault him. The defendants and inmates cornered the complainant by the window and began to deliver closed fist strikes and kicks to the head and upper torso area. Inmate Marmogello grabbed the waistband of the inmate county issued uniform pants and began dragging him towards the exit cell door as he was beginning to get assaulted. Before dragging him to the floor, the inmate struck him with a right closed fist in the head area before walking away. After assaulting the other identified inmates, inmate Ibarra walked towards the complainant and used his left foot to kick him in the upper body area before walking away. The officers went to 5B to interview the complainant and was translated since the complainant did not speak English. The complainant stated that he was assaulted to intimidate him and reported that he felt pain and discomfort to the left side of his face and the left side of his upper body. The officers observed small bruises over the complainant's face and a golf ball-sized knot on the left cheek area.
Pause right here, because this is the turning point. Probable cause doesn't mean guilt. It means the court believes there's enough evidence to move forward, and from this moment on, the rules get real. No contact, no weapons, no mistakes, because one slip and that bond is gone. This is where a chaotic incident turns into serious legal consequences. So ask yourself, would you really understand how thin the line is between walking out and going straight back to jail?
Mr. Garcia, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of weapons, and not to have any contact with the co-defendants. I will protect my community at all costs. If you endanger my community, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It is your responsibility to stay in touch with counsel as well. If Judge tells me he can't get a hold of you, I will revoke your bond. No
Yes, sir.
more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Sir.
Okay. I'm going to have you sign a receipt of Victoria. We'll have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. We'll have you sign it, and after that, you'll be free to go.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks, Josh. So do you mind filing it? So is this from January? It's not right. I don't understand why it says that. And that's what we were looking at earlier. The case is from January.
Todo, lo voy a traducir todo en español. Conteste todo en español, ¿ok? Sí, señor, no, señor. ¿Ok?
Okay.
Todo sí o no, todo en español. Dice que sí.
Hey, do you have a copy of the document so I can show it to him?
I guess not, yeah.
Or no, where, I just had it. Do you? Is that it right there? That's okay. Do you mind showing him where okay,
Over it right now in the,
so
ok, entonces esta es la parte donde usted firmó, donde dijo que lo pueden llevar a Arizona en cuanto hay una violación de probation. Ok,
¿Y el papel de los 14 días dónde está?
ellos lo tienen en la corte, pero como esto fue lo que firmó usted, es lo que extiende el 14 días.
Ah,
O que pueden, ¿verdad?
Mr. Velasquez, you need to read everything that you sign when you get on probation or on parole, as I advised you yesterday. Sometimes you sign agreements stating that you will waive extradition
Está renunciando a los
future
derechos de que no te lleve.
if you ever take off and abscond from the jurisdiction that you were
Sure.
in. Here, it appears that this has happened. We have now arrested you here. There is a warrant out of Maricopa County, Arizona.
Zona,
You have waived extradition by
hace
virtue of you
usted-
signing this
se llama-
agreement here. What that means is that it gives them a little bit of extra time to get Arizona to come here to pick you up, to take you back to Arizona.
Zona, el condado que te está acusando.
Do you understand?
¿Entiendes todo esto?
sí.
Yes.
So we will set this case now. Did you say for the 21st?
So,
March 10th is when we will set this in
yes.
hopes that they will be here by that time to come pick you up and take you back to Arizona. Do you have any questions?
Una pregunta.
En marzo 10, que ellos tienen para ir a traerme o,
March 10 is
o
gonna be the
continúo
day.
esperando yo
They're
aquí.
gonna be the
No,
day they're
they
gonna
have up until that day to come
bring
get you.
hasta esa fecha para venir a
Well,
recoger.
so
Y si no vienen a
that's,
traerme,
And,
that's the day after-
Shh.
that's just the day after the extension. It's not the whole 30 days. I can calculate that right now.
Okay, well, what day do you expect? Do you know that what day they're going to come?
They want to come to know on the 7th.
March 7th. It looks like they're going to be here March 7th to
I
come
have a
pick you up.
question. If you don't come, what's gonna happen?
If they don't come by they have up to 30 days to
Tiene
come
30
get
días
you.
para venir.
If they don't come get you by that 30-day
La fecha de 30 días.
time limit, Harris County releases you.
Entonces ellos te van a soltar.
que viene siendo el día 10.
That's gonna be the 10.
Right, the 30 days is it the 10th? Well, they're going to calculate that. But you need to understand, you need to understand, even if, on the offset chance that Harris County releases you because they never come pick you up, that warrant will always remain in effect. So even if you walk out, if they file another document, they can rearrest you right on the spot and put you right back into jail. That warrant will always remain out and in effect until you go back to Arizona and take care of it.
Regresé a Arizona y tomes cuenta en Arizona.
Es que de hecho yo lo que quiero es regresar lo más pronto posible.
Well, really, what I want is to go back as soon as possible because I have my family over there.
They, DAs are in contact with Arizona to try to get them,
Ellos están en
get
contacto
you
con
so that
Arizona
you can go
para
resolve
ver
it. So that's what we're trying to do at this point.
So the 30th day would be the 16th. So the recent appeal is 19th, which is the day.
Ok, entonces el 16 va a ser, el 17, hasta esa fecha van a tener. Ellos van a venir a recoger.
Ok.
Ok.
All right?
¿Eh?
Okay. Good luck, Mr.
Con
Lewis.
suerte.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sebastian, how are you, man?
Montoya Lara, do you have him on?
Montoya?
Montoya Lara, yes.
It sounds to minor, yes or no? Well, he said they one of those.
Maybe it's under Lara. Okay, I see it. Okay. Mr. Montoya Lara, you are charged with assault of a family member. Shh. You are facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On December 25th, 2024, officers were dispatched with a disturbance in Harris County, Texas. Officers met with the complainant witness who stated that the defendant saw messages on her phone sent by an ex-partner, which caused the defendant to become upset. The complainant witness stated the defendant called her into the bedroom to talk about the text and then pushed her into the restroom, causing her to fall into the shower and causing pain. The complainant witness said that the defendant went back out into the party and she joined back later. After the party, the complainant witness said that the defendant grabbed her arms as he was screaming in her face, put his hand on her face and pushed her onto a bed. The complainant witness stated she was in fear for her life because of previous physical altercations. Defendant stated he had been arguing with the complainant witness after drinking. The defendant later stated the complainant witness put her hands on him. Officer noticed red-like markings on the defendant's left shoulder and lower back.
So you're saying there's a history of violence here?
That's right.
Mr. Lair, I'm,
Not with my client, Your Honor. The previous domestic allegation was for her previous boyfriend.
That's right. Yes. Yes, so she did say.
okay, so there's no history of,
With not,
that's, yeah, I've seen it. Mr. Lara, I'm going to find that there's enough probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or illegal drugs, I will revoke your bond, put you in jail. No more PR bonds. I'm also ordering you, so has a rep.
Yes.
Contact.
So even though she's not on board, Judge, they are not together anymore. I don't see any reason for there to be any sort of contact in this case, so we would ask for no contact.
I am ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to be in possession of weapons. There is a protective order that has been issued. I would get to know it. If you do something to violate this protective order, the state can and probably will file a violation of protective order against you. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. I don't know what your immigration status is if you're not in this country with permission and you go to jail and immigration finds you because they sweep it every 4 to 6 hours. They will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck like Chuck in there until the case is over with and then shipped off to immigration. Do you understand? No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no contact, and no weapons. You must also stay in contact with your lawyer. If she tells me she can't get a hold of you because you're ducking and dodging phone calls or text messages, likewise, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you mind filing no contact and no weapons, please? I will have you, or you know what, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have a monitor, so you don't need to. So pretrial will get it done. I'm gonna have you sign a reset with Victoria. After that, I'll have you meet with Fleischer for your bond conditions. And after that, you'll be free to go. Do not pick up any new cases. Don't endanger my public. Do you understand? You get no more warnings. All right, good luck. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Judge. May I be excused?
So did you, Felicia, did you got?
Yes,
Yeah,
the conditions were already in place, prior to this, so
Okay.
it should be good.